Hello my dear friends, hope you all be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. My dear friends, today in this video, I brought a very fantastic game between the richest man of the world, Bill Gates, with Magnus Carlsen, the world #1 chess player at the time. So my dear friends, this match happened in the year 2014 in one of the talk show. So therefore this is not a competition. So it was a very fantastic game. So I decided to bring this fantastic game and show you how Bill Gates, the richest man of the world, played this fantastic game against Magnus Carlsen. You know that he is world chess #1 player. So therefore, not wasting the time, let's get started the game and show you how they played this fantastic game. So in here, Mr. Bill Gates starts the game by pushing the pawn into e4. And here just simply Magnus Carlsen took out his knight into c6. And here simply Bill Gates decided to take out his knight into f3. Here Magnus Carlsen decided to push the pawn into d5 and attack to the pawn in the center. So in here, Bill Gates can take this pawn, but Bill Gates thought with himself that Magnus Carlsen is world chess #1. So therefore, I'm suggesting you, my dear friends, when you are playing with some masters or international master in chess, so in the beginning, if you don't have any idea, in the beginning of the game, you should not take the pawn, because after this move, lots of moves would come to you and you would be under pressure. That's why in here, Bill Gates took out his bishop into d3. Especially in this game, Bill Gates could play another active move. So in here, it was an accuracy that Bill Gates took out his bishop into d3. Because in here, Bill Gates cannot activate his black bishop, so it's not a good move. So in here, Magnus Carlsen decided to take his another knight into f6 and attack to the weak pawn in the center. So in here, Bill Gates decided to take the pawn into d5. When Bill Gates took the pawn, so here simply Magnus Carlsen took the pawn with his queen. Now, Bill Gates attacked to the queen by taking his knight into c3. Also, this is a very good move, and also this is a tempo. But Bill Gates should know that he is playing against world chess #1 Magnus Carlsen, and he has lots of good ideas in this position. So in here, Bill Gates didn't have any good idea. So in this situation, it was a little bit critical for Bill Gates. So in here, without losing the time, Bill Gates went to short castle. Especially castle is not good in this position because all the materials and pieces of Magnus Carlsen is attacking to the short castle. So it was not a good idea. But so it was a very not competition. So therefore, Bill Gates knew this much about this game, so he played like that. So in here, Magnus Carlsen brought his bishop into g4 and pinned the knight. So whenever Bill Gates decides to take out his knight away, so in this way he should take the queen. So in here, when he brought the bishop into g4, so in here simply Bill Gates threatening the bishop and said that take it away by pushing the pawn into h3. Imagine with yourself that if you were instead of Magnus Carlsen, what would you play? So pause the video for only 1 minute. If you are able to find it, that's okay. If you are not able to find it, don't worry. I will going to show you what Magnus Carlsen played in this position. So my dear friends, Magnus Carlsen played the best move, and that was taking the knight into e5. Bill Gates could not take the knight because his queen was under attack. So it was not a good idea. But Bill Gates did a blunder and it was not a good thing. And he decided to take the bishop by his pawn. And here Magnus Carlsen played fantastic move and taking the pawn by his knight into g4. So in here, Bill Gates in this position decided to take the knight by his knight into e5, and it was a big blunder in this position. Magnus Carlsen just gave one checkmate to Bill Gates and the game over. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching this fantastic video, and I hope you enjoyed from this video. If you are interested in this video and videos like this, please subscribe the channel, share it with your friends. In this way, you are motivating me to make lots of good videos so you can enhance your skill and chess. Thank you so much for watching. Please share it with your friends.